Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Monsters Are Coming Rockin' Road. Last time we beat Nightmare Mode for the first time with the normal belfry on the forest land. I'm kind of thinking, well, let's see. Kick it up to hardest. Nightmare, I mean. What do they want me to do? 80 stone? Kill the boss. Without building any tombstone. Don't die, essentially, is what Road of Sands is. And I did only die one time, and it was kind of an accident. Or just straight up kill the boss. The golem is like my least favorite hero. And then also don't die. But I'd love to get my hands on whatever the scythe is. Let's try... Because the golem works well with explosions, and my most consistent build is the explosion build. So let's try... I feel like the propaganda might be my favorite town. So let's try propaganda, golem, try to go for an explosion build on Nightmare Mode in the Road of Ashes. Let's try. Let's see how we do. This dude's all about gathering stone and getting as big of an explosion size as you can muster early on. He's hard to kill enemies with just because or at least I find it hard to aim his catapult thing. Need this upgrade real quick. Sure. I'll take a gold damage upgrade and then let's try to gather some gold early. Uh-oh. Okay. I made it through that pretty easily. The town upgrade here. The enemy is coming from the side. Yes. If we're doing explosions, the 90% damage bonus works really well. First explosion building found. Try to back these guys off from the tower a little bit. Could use a little more ice to slow these dudes down. Okay, weapon upgrade. Drill is not what I'm looking for. Eee. Do I want the dart rifle? It's better than nothing, I suppose. Now let's try and sweep up all that experience back there. Explosion size is great. I probably shouldn't have put that at the front since our explosion buildings are at the back. But if we keep getting explosion buildings, we can probably sweep them around the side of the building and it'll be fine. Let's try to get ourselves some experience here, or gold. Dump that into the town. Clear away here. There we go. Good job. Level up. Not what we're looking for. Oh, these are terrible. I'll do one more. Okay. Because you're an explosion ice building. I think we do this one because it synergizes well with our weapon as well. So if we get kills with our weapon, we're gonna start generating ice shards like crazy too. And I would really like to see the ice grenades come out here, because that would really, or the gold cannon as well. Anything that does explosion kills or damage is acceptable in my book. Well, we're going kind of explosion ice just like we did last time, and it worked well for us. So more afflictions is acceptable. Release the cannon. That thing's also doing explosion damage, which is kind of cool. Get out of here, weird little rock people. Be gone. No one likes you. They like merge together and they've become very annoying. There we go. We're starting the streets connection, which is good. Get some wood, some extra stone while we're at it. I forget what him eating stone does. Does it make my explosions bigger? Does it give me more health? Can I kill any of you fools? Seems unlikely. Excuse me. Get out of here. All right, we have rock to the left, gold to the right. Let's take a look at what is in the store. We're not doing minions, so let's clear those out. You're acceptable just because you continue to build the ice connections. Get some more wood here. But overall, that was a pretty bad shop. Ugh. These are terrible. Aha! Exactly what we wanted to see. All right, we're going gold. Just because I think I can get resource stone naturally. I don't need as much help. Now we're looking for ice grenade upgrades. Like, more ice grenades is always acceptable. If we can start yeeting like 80 grenades all one right after the other is great. I feel like multiple projectiles from grenades happens quite a lot. And do you guys see how the ice shards are working? They're summoning ice shards quite readily. All right, we got some stone. We're gonna get the experience as much as we can. Run, 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 run. Don't lock me out. Oh. There we go. Another level up is exactly what we wanted to see. And we're getting around to the explosion district. If I had put it over here, we would have already achieved it, but you know. Let's do one reroll. Okay. We're very close. I think we go here, and then here, and then we just need one more explosion building to get the road connected, and then we have a super explosion district. We need one more ice building to get the ice district locked up, but I think we're doing pretty good here. Yeah, I got those bombs going. Very nice. Got the ice shards bursting. There we go. Get this upgrade real quick over here. Plus 2 grenades is exactly what the doctor ordered. I'd like to get this town upgrade that's jammed into the mountain. Hero kills per weapon kill. I always like to have at least one of those. Yeah, I think I want to go you. I'd like to put you at the front, but honestly, you kind of cover the front of the town just by because you have such a large radius anyway. So I think it's okay to just leave it be. Oh, they're sending bats at me from the side. I think the city can deal with it on its own. I'm gonna try to grab some resources while we're running around. Got here, bat boys. Yeah, take the explosions to the face. You didn't expect that. More bats. Get myself some more stone and wood. If our town takes a little bit of damage while we're off gallivanting in the countryside, we can always dump some stone into it and that'll fix it up too. So there's like a cost, there's an opportunity cost to sitting around defending your city. And if the opportunity cost is you can get like some upgrades and a bunch of resources and then fix up the stuff that happens while you're away from the city, you know, it's usually good to go after resources and then kind of let your city defend for itself for a little bit. As long as it doesn't get too badly swarmed. More hero healing. There's another weapon upgrade over there. Let's not let the explosion boys get too close though. The problem with the current build is I can't really guide my attacks. Like, I'd love to keep these explosion dudes further away, but I can't really tell what explosions, or where to aim the explosion attacks. You know, I will take explosion size on my catapult. Trying to sweep up this experience. Dump that in there. We would like to break this bat generator. Yeah, get out of here. Get this quick upgrade. The road is blocked, my bad. All right, more building damage. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, back off. What do you mean? What are you stuck on? There's a tiny bit of fence. You tricksters. We need more explosion size for sure. We got a little screwed there by the... the tiny fence that our town got caught up on. I'm gonna grab more rocks here. You are not what we're looking for. If we had a minion build, you might be, but you know what? I will take some glorious attack speed because I feel like the additional attack speed will be very good for the grenades. We're already launching a lot of grenades all at once. So the faster we launch the grenades, the better. And look at that. And we got some experience because of it. All right, we got gold and stone again. Not really. Stone is interesting because we are a little weakened. Yes, explosions gain damage for wood level. We have a terrible wood level because I haven't done a great job of gathering wood. But another attack speed bonus, another explosion size bonus, and now all of a sudden we have a massive streets upgrade, and then we have the harvest speed to get us our glorious bonus. Oh wait, I forgot, it's connections, not buildings. You know what? I'll take the 7% repair, and then we can go just get more gold. Let's release these dudes in the ground here, and then just keep dropping bombs on the big spider. Honestly, it's not much of a fight, and we already froze the big spider, so sick. Let's break him. Look at us throwing, how fast we're throwing explosions now. This is pretty exciting. I don't think they can reach me. Yeah, I dare you. Ooh, we're getting into the fun territory of the run. I do think that the game has gotten easier since the streets upgrade. Or the streets update, I should say. But in a very fun way. I'm a big proponent of it. You are very interesting here. Oh, especially with our AO or our adjacency bonus increase. Ooh. I kind of want to put you right there because I think you hit literally all of our towers then. So if they're shooting even more ice shards, good things will happen. Let's get a quick reroll. Okay, another explosion shell. I think we want to start upgrading our well, I like lots of projectiles versus one strong projectile. Okay, I'm liking what we're putting down here. We're not completely unbeatable, but we are doing a lot of damage. And the bigger our explosions get, the stronger they'll be. We'll start upgrading these crossbows because I think they will help us in keeping enemies at the front a little further at bay. We're not really doing anything fire related. One more. You're tempting because you're an explosive flask, but I think I'd rather just have more try to pick up as many resources as we can. The interesting thing about nightmare mode is I feel like because the shadow encroaches on the back of our city a lot further, or a lot quicker, there isn't nearly as big of a threat from enemies behind the city after the checkpoint. Like, I feel like in the lower level difficulties, the checkpoint mobs from behind are much more dangerous. And I don't know why. I think it's because I'm gonna put an explosion building at the front here. Yeah, I just feel like it's because this shadow level stuff is closer to the city. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe there's like something else going on there, but that's what it feels like to me. Okay, our town still has an open path here, so we can kind of sit here and get some quick upgrade real quick. I guess collection range. Not particularly what I'm after. Try and sweep up this experience with my enhanced collection range. What a bonus. All right, let's clear this out here. I think we're gonna get caught on that side there. Make sure you take out the weird little gate. I got caught there last time. City upgrade. More damage on all weapons is wonderful. Just keep lobbing all the snowballs. All right, I'm feeling good. It'll be interesting to see what boss we go up against. What boss would I like to see? Honestly, I'd probably like to see the big stone guy again from last episode. Yes. Another ice explosion is more than acceptable. Look how big it is, too. And it's going off relatively quick, too. I think that's because we have the double hero statue that's giving us... What is that? 60% attack speed as well? So that's pretty good. I'm gonna run over here and try to get all this gold before we hit the checkpoint. Because that'll give us the ability to get more buildings. Let's sweep up this experience back here. Sorry, sir. Shove you out of the way. Ooh, yes. Ice shard damage is exactly what the doctor ordered. Just stick that at the back of the town. Yeah, I'm feeling really good. Like, I don't know if it's because I've internalized, like, the good things versus the bad things in this game, but I feel like I've really hit like a stride in just building a good town. And it might just be because like explosions are really, really strong. So just getting really strong explosions is kind of a good key to victory just in general. But I feel good about my ability to kind of generate a winning run from like your standard whatever experience that you might have. Let's get this last minion building out of here. I mean, I think we have to mainline even more ice shard damage. As much as I'd like another building upgrade, having 200% ice shard damage seems like a no-brainer. More grenades. The snowball build is also one that I think is particularly strong. And I don't know if it's because it's very easy to come across ice grenade upgrades, like projectile increases or what, but I feel like every time I put my mind to having a snowball build, it always seems to work out for me. Deploying turret minions that shoot ice shards is interesting, mostly because we have these ice shards back here. The adjacency build bonus does interest me as well. And basically the only building we'd be missing out on is this far cannon and then this front cannon. But I think that's pretty good. Are you a turret or are you something else? You are a turret. Did we just stick you at the back then? Like it's a minion building, but it's also an ice building. That was a good series of upgrades. All right, let's go for the weapon upgrade here. I honestly don't know if these guys can hurt me. Just because I have so many explosions and we have the burst the burst aurora or whatever that's going off, that's just like constantly hitting the enemies and slowing them down. I should try to gather as much rocks as I can, make the AoE of our explosions even bigger. It's very hard to see what's happening. There's too many explosions happening. We are taking some damage. I'm like walking into bats as they get closer to me. All right, good job. All right, I won't be greedy. I think a 30% damage increase on our main weapon is acceptable. Try to break these just to get some free experience. Did it. Whoop. That was a nice series of things there. Do I want a stronger... I feel like just more explosions is acceptable, especially at the front, because we're kind of lacking in front attack. And you know, just to get the glorious bonus here for the shield, I just wanted to snag that one. All right, good test here to see how strong our weapons are. Oh my god, they all evaporated. They're all gone immediately. Yes, more attack speed. Can you imagine how fast we will attack now? Get a quick upgrade. Ice? Nope. Thought you were... It says ice bucket. It doesn't really have anything to do with ice as far as dealing damage. Tower and hero damage is acceptable, although the adjacent tower bonus is exactly what we want to see. I think we want to put it on this side just because those are... I think where our strongest towers are concentrated. This guy's just spitting out ice towers at the back of the ship. I'm gonna quick weapon upgrade before the boss shows up. Alright, we'll upgrade we've never upgraded the dart rifle, and honestly it's not core to the run at all. But why not? Is the boss never gonna show up? There he is. Oh, it's the spider lady. And by lady, I mean the queen. I just have to watch where she's gonna throw her red balls. Like that. Did you drop your egg sack or no? I can't see. There's too many grenades going off. I can't see anything. She's so slowed. I don't think she's fired off an egg sack yet. Or if she just did, she might have. And I think it might have gotten run over by the town. All right, broke the egg sack. And honestly, this is hilarious. How fast can we attack? Just constant barrage of snowball grenades. Just keep firing them. We're not doing a ton of damage to her. I'm not gonna be able to get that. We'll deal with her offspring after we've killed her. Oh, there goes my shield. Gonna get run over by the town. Another level up. This is actually kind of hilarious because we already have a massive glorious train here. I'm just gonna lean into it because it's goofy. All right, she's gone. Give me the. Oh, did you? What? I'm doing like 20,000 damage. Did you see that? How did that happen? I think that might have been the. You know how the boss like sets off that shockwave that kills all the nearby enemies? That might have been her doing. I don't know if I can take reasonable credit for doing 20,000 damage. We'll just take a damage upgrade on our grenades. They're probably the most important part of our run right now. Yeah, I'm just making sure the way is clear for us here. You can see what's even happening over there. Suck on these grenades. Nothing. You know what? More explosions. More is always a good thing. I wonder if this level is particularly I wouldn't say difficult, but like I feel like I've had to be much more on the ball as far as like making sure the path for the city is open right now. than I had in the previous run. Another adjacency tower bonus. I feel like the propaganda town is by far my favorite town center. It's the adjacency thing is just so strong, particularly on explosions. Here, suck on these ice balls. More shard damage. We have a 25 ice district. That's crazy. Oh, you guys are not getting anywhere near this town. Now that I've stopped fooling around at the front of the town center. More ice bombs, please. Another upgrade. Explosion size by virtue of town upgrade. Holy God, more projectiles. Yes. How many upgrades did we get all at once? I'm just like sucking in experience from across the world. And we did it again. Oh, this is wonderful. I guess I just throw you at the back here. I mean, just upgrade the ice turret that we're throwing out. Upgrade one of these dudes. The levels are too strong. I can't see. The explosions are too big. Look at that. You guys, when we get out of this screen here, look at the circle size that is bursting around me. Also, we are upgrading at a ridiculous amount. Good grief. I mean, more explosion size? We're gonna set a record for explosion size. It's filling the screen. And I'm pulling in so much experience because of it. I can't even reach the end of the level. I'm just gonna hang out at the back. Look at the experience dumps. It's nuts. I mean, more glorious. It's served us well to this point. I'll go ice this time, just because. I can't. The town is so full of buildings. Have we I think we've killed literally all the enemies on the map. They've stopped coming at this point. Oh my gosh, it's the strongest run to date. Like, look at it's filling, it's literally from this edge of the screen to the other edge of the screen. Holy cow. Never a doubt. I mean, like, once we got past the first checkpoint, it was kind of like a walk in the park. We got the scythe. Sick. And we did without building any tombstones and with the golem. 3 in 1. How sick. Endure 2,000 damage with the city. Interesting. We have a lot of compasses we can spend. We definitely need to unlock the scythe. Piercing projectile that is a 30% chance to steal health. Ooh, it's kind of cool. I like that one. I still haven't unlocked the grim pick. That's the last weapon we haven't unlocked yet. We're missing the resentful spirit. Honestly, I just need to do that at some point. I might do that off camera where I just build up a town that has a bunch of level 3 towers and then just start killing myself so I can replace these towers with the tombstone. And yeah, a lot of buildings to go though, but a lot of these are like just burn enemies, summon enemy, 100 minions without placing any. That one's tricky. I think that one's like explicitly dependent on the ritual daggers. 80 stone in stock. I mean, if it had been the last run, we would have gotten that one. So level 25, probably could do that one without too much trouble. Yeah, reach the arc without building any tombstones. That's what we just did. 50 minions alive at the same time. I think we could make work if we had like a full minion build and really focused on that. Minimalist plus challenge. We could probably try. The majority of buildings that can form streets is kind of interesting. You just have to be much more mindful of like the towers you're taking, which I'm usually not. I just kind of like eat it. Without opening any hero chests is going to be a troublesome one as well. And then I don't know how you heal minions. Because I don't think it's this thing. Because it's heal health to the hero. And that doesn't heal him. Maybe the Grim Pick is the thing that heals your dudes. Or maybe a different building? I'm not sure. 3x3 square of laborers' houses. Okay. I could do that. I just have to remember to do it. 20 production buildings in one game. I think that's doable. Upgrade 15 towers in one game. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm pleased to show that I can do Nightmare 2 times in a row. We'll keep on trucking with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Monsters Are Coming, Rock and Road, or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!